betting the not so much anymore is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.
Race number 6 on the day, 15:35. The off-time super quality African Holly handicap, 1,000 meters the trip. Interviews Rachel Venica and Daryl Daniels.
Yeah, Warship, unfortunately also there's no filly sprints first, so today we've got to take on the boys. You know, she might need the run a little bit, but I'll also be expecting she's quite a consistent filly.
Yeah, Ultra Magnus, this boy carries his heart on his sleeve, and he's come back with vigor and verve and moving nicely. The rain interrupted work. Has played a little bit of a role, but his last run was good. He's up a couple of kilos. He's in a good space, and you know, I think it's a little bit of a weaker field than last time. He's doing well, and I really think he'll run a big race.
Yeah, I agree with Daryl Daniels there. I really do believe he'll run a big race as well. He's a HO son of Oratorio, but his last start was a very nice run behind Pray for Rain over 1,000 meters. He goes over the same track and trip once again. Daryl sticks with the ride, which is a positive, and I think that this individual, he could go very close to notching up his 7th career victory. Enjoys Hollywoodbets Scottsville, the wet conditions. He's had 8 starts for 1 run, so maybe not the most suitable conditions, but I think it could actually play into his hands, because the stickier the going, the tougher the 1,000 meter trip could be, and it could just make it into maybe an 1,100 or 1,200, which will be even better for this individual. So I think he's going to run a bold race. Number 9, Ultra Magnus. Number 7, Coin Spinner. He's got 61.5 kgs on the back, so he's got to carry the pudding in this contest. Not going to be an easy task. And at the weights, he's 1.5 kgs worse off with Ultra Magnus, who beat him. So he's not going to quite have it his own way, but he's an individual that Tony Rivlin does believe is quite a nice sort. He's already won 6 times from 19 appearances. He enjoys the wet conditions, and like Ultra Magnus, he's another runner that the conditions could just play into his favor, given that he's probably best over 1,200 meters. So I think 7 and 9 will be right there at the finish. Beechamwood Boy, a runner that has been in terrific form ever since they gelded him. This horse just turned the corner, and he's never looked back since. He's won 7 races from 26 starts. Calvin Abib gets on extremely well with him. He's a runner that goes well in the wet. Last time out, he ran 3rd behind William Robertson over 1,200 meters. Prior to that, over 1,000, he ran 3rd to Barcelona. So he's holding his form quite nicely. 58 kgs on the back. I think he'll make his presence felt in a big way. So numbers 3, 7, and 9. I think those 3 horses will be good enough to see you through the bypots, place accumulators. And in terms of the pick 6, if you want to include maybe 1 or 2 more, I think a horse like number 4, Danny. Now, as much as he's better form is past 1,200 meters. He did win over 1,200 last time out, beating Superfast, who he had to give 9.5 kgs to. Now, Superfast franked that form. Diani comes in with 54.5. If they go a genuine tempo over this 1,000 meter trip, where I expect them to do, I expect them to be flying along. This horse will be absolutely flying at them late on in the day, and be careful, because he's the type of horse that can run them down with just 54.5 kgs on the back. He's already won 5 times from 15 appearances, 2 wins in the wet. Sereno Moodley knows him well, and at around 8-1 in the market, he could just be the knockout blow in a race of this caliber. And then you've got a horse like Don Curari, who far prefers 1,000 meters. He's a track and trip suited, and he ran a nice race last time out behind Hope Is Power with 52 kgs on the back. He's another one that can get involved. So if you are looking to go wider than numbers 3, 7 and 9, I suggest including numbers 4 and 6. Both horses that will be doing their best work at the finish and can certainly get involved. But for me, I think number 9, Ultra Magnus, could just be the right horse in the race, and he could go very close to notching up career win number 7.
It's Donovan Evercher from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.